if you've experienced child sexual abuse, but equally I'm being drawn more and more and called to talk about trafficking of children, because this is the biggest global earner there is, and it's frightening what's actually happening in that space. And children and teenagers are kind of, the abuse is on the rise, even though we talk about it more. So last 12 months, there's been a 700% increase in pedophiles targeting children online. So, for instance, the innocent little games that kids are playing on their little iPads or Game Boys or whatever are actually, someone behind them is actually watching the children and targeting them through the game. And it might be a little 8-year-old boy is asked, "Oh, can you show me your chest?" And the child shows the chest, and a photo might be taken, and then that is used to say, well, if you don't let me, if you don't take a photo of yourself in the nude, I'm going to show this to the whole school and tell your parents. So there's they call it sextortion, Shanti, and that is growing exponentially. I guess one of the reasons I wanted to come back on was to just say to you, look, part of what my campaign is this year is to provide a hand signal for under 16s to use when they are being abused or threatened. I'm launching a Global Awareness Day on Friday, June 16. And on that day at 5:30 a.m. New Zealand time, that signal will go live. And what we've trialled it on children as young as 3 and up to teenagers, and it works, and they're comfortable and they're competent with using it. But as well as that, on that day, and maybe bring up that image if you like. There you go. Thank you. And on that day, what we have is a launch of the hand signal. It's a very simple, straightforward little signal that children can use, and it will be live on the channel, on my YouTube channel, Handing the Shame Back, and it will also be on websites and all our social media platforms. The other thing, Chantelle, that's happening on that day, which is so exciting, is on that day, and I think, Morné, if you're okay to bring up the next image. Thank you. We've got, as part of that day, we're having a global walk, Shanti. So wherever you are, from your beautiful home, at 10 a.m. on the Saturday, grab a pet, grab a friend, grab a partner, grab whoever you want, and take a photo, tag us in at Handing the Shame Back, and we're going to have a slideshow going throughout that 24-hour period.
Oh, wow. That is such a great idea.
Thank you.
So just wherever in the world you are, whatever 10 a.m. is for you.
10 a.m. is for you. Yes.
Grab your bestie, grab your pet, grab your mum, grab your dad, grab your spouse, and just walk for the kids.
Walk for the kids. Just walk.
Yeah.
And so what we're doing is we're doing that. We're also giving a nod to our beautiful adult survivors, because this is the first global awareness day that's ever been launched solely for survivors, or as you would say, overcomers. So I'm very proud of that. And during that, that's fine. Thank you, Morné. During that, we are also going to be asking on our social for that 24-hour period for you to swap out your logo for ours. And we've got our little heart-shaped logo. You can see it on all our social media platforms. But we're just handing the shame back. We're just saying, hey, just for 24 hours, can we globally acknowledge our beautiful survivors?